Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the InuYasha Demon Form box set. So, yeah, the InuYasha Demon Form box set is essentially just the same basic InuYasha figure that they've released like 2 or 3 times now, with a different face painting. Of course, there's the normal version with the black hair and no ears, and then there's just the regular version that looks like this with normal face. And it comes with a manga. And in a box, I guess it's really more selling the manga, and it just happens to come with the figure. It's actually not specifically for the figure, I don't think. But that's why I got it, was for the Demon Form figure. So, yeah, if you've seen these figures before, you probably know what to expect. It's just a slightly different variation on the normal figure. So let's go ahead and zoom in on for the articulation, sculpt, paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Here we have Marvel Universe scale 3 3/4 inch Wolverine. Of course, we have InuYasha. And we have a 6-inch scale Marvel Legends size Hellboy figure. So as you can tell, InuYasha is sort of an in-between there. Not quite as big as a 6-inch figure, but bigger than 3 3/4 inch. Since he is squat down a little bit, you might could fit him in with maybe more Japanese kind of 6-inch scale figures, but he certainly doesn't fit in really very well with a Marvel Legends size display. Anyway, let's get the other two out of here and just look at InuYasha. Alright, here we have InuYasha. He's got his head up here, which we'll zoom in on in a minute. He's got big flared out sleeves over here with little bits of black stitching in there. He's got the little white slits in the shoulders there. He's got his necklace there. You'll be able to see that better whenever we zoom in on the head. He's got the little black tie there in the front, little sash there, big poofy outy pants. He's got a claw hand on this side, sword holding hand on this side. He also has a little hole right there on his hip for the scabbard. He's got some bare feet down there. On the back, pretty plain, just lots of red for the most part. Also see the detail there on the back of his hair, which is all sort of windswept and flowing back there. Zoom in on the head sculpt really quick. Alright, here's InuYasha's head sculpt. The only thing really different that they did is the paint job. Apart from that, it's the same exact figure as the open-mouth version of the normal figure. But they painted the eyes really cool, and then they put the little lines on the cheeks. And apart from that, it's all pretty much the same. The sculpt looks fine. I don't really have any issues with it. Necklace down there around the neck is painted pretty well. If I turn him to the side, you can see his ears poking up there. Everything on the head sculpt is pretty much fine. I have no real issues with it. Let's zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, InuYasha is pretty limited. His head's on a ball peg, so that tilts forward and back, side to side, rotates. It's pretty much the only good point of articulation he's got. He's got cuts at the shoulders, cut at the waist, and wrist cuts, and that is all he has. So you're not really going to be able to vary his poses too much. They didn't do much in the way of articulation with this line. They all look pretty good, but not getting a lot of mobility. Accessories-wise, he comes with both versions of the Tetsaiga, so let's look at those real quick. Here is the big Tetsaiga, big silver blade, fluffy stuff at the base, handle there with the gold tip, and the little wrappings on it. Sheathed, small version of the Tetsaiga, comes in a thin black sheath. Take that out. Blade is all notched and dinged up. The handle looks pretty much the same, minus the fluffy stuff. So that's pretty cool. Those will fit in his hand and in his little scabbard hole thing on his waist. There you can see it with it on his waist and in his hand. Not that he would actually be able to hold the Tetsaiga in this form, at least as far as I know. Anyway, let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, the InuYasha Demon Form box set comes in this big open box. Normally there would be a sort of a plastic thing here that held the figure, and then you have volume 19 of the InuYasha manga that also comes with that, and it looks something like that. On the side, you get some descriptions and things like that. This side, you get some artwork, limited quantity InuYasha Demon box set down there at the bottom. And on the back, InuYasha artwork Demon box set. If I still had the plastic thing, it might be good for in-package display, but it's still sort of a strange box. But you could definitely use it that way if you so desired. So yeah, InuYasha. Alright, that wraps it up for InuYasha, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.